Hi guys, I'm Missy, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. If you're interested in this look, I did film it. It is a short. I did use the Gourmand Girls Frozen Kiss palette. Love it. I think it turned out beautiful. Love the like icy purple blue shifts to it. Very pretty. If you're interested in my accessories, I did get these earrings from Old Time Pottery / Gabe's, and this necklace I got as a gift. So I'm not exactly sure where it came from. It was either Sears or Walmart, but it is a very pretty snowflake necklace. Alright, but today's video is another advent calendar, and this is another E.L.F. advent calendar. So I did unbox the 24-day advent calendar. I'll link it in the cards if you guys want to watch it as well. But today's is the 12-day. So let's just dive right in. And we're going to start with number one. Number one is right here. Alright, and number one, we got a Wow Brow Tinted Gel. Looks like some sort of brown shade. Looks like some sort of brown shade. I've used this brow gel before. It's an okay brow gel. Not my favorite. But if you just want something quick and in a pinch, it's okay. Alright, let's move on. So we have number two. Number two is right here. Okay, and number two looks to be a liquid shadow, so liquid glitter eyeshadow in the shade She's So Cold. In the shade She's So Cold, just a glittery white shade. I'm not a big liquid eyeshadow person. This is very pretty though. It doesn't look dried out because these have a tendency to do that. Might be a little chunky. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so there is that. So let's move on to number three. Sorry for the reflection. Number three is a Holy Hydration face cream. I do really like this item. This is a mini size. I love to take these on like little weekend trips and things like that, so I am happy to get it. Alright, so let's move on to number four. It's right there. Alright, so we have a lip lacquer in the shade Joyride. I feel like they put this in all their advent calendars. It must be their least sold item, I guess. So here is another one of these that I have. Not my favorite, but let's move on. So let's move on to number five. Number five is right down here. Okay, so number five is a like a dome-shaped blending brush. I do really like the quality of the black-handled brushes, so I am happy to get this. I do think I already own, maybe, might be a smaller version of this one, but nice, happy to get it. I can always use brushes. Alright, so let's move on to number six. Number six is up here. Okay. Number six is a O-Face satin lipstick in the shade Own It. which is a beautiful red. Little bit of a spoiler alert. I did get this in the 24-day as well as Joyride. So if you're looking at both, you're gonna get duplicate items. So there is just that, at least some. Sorry for the thunder. It is storming pretty bad here right now. All right, so let's move on. We're gonna go to number 7 and open it up right here. Alright, so we have an E.L.F. Luminous Putty Primer. I would be very excited for this, but like I said, duplicate items. So I am going to pass this along. My mom has been wanting a good putty primer, so I'll probably end up giving this to her. Okay, so let's move on to number 8. Number 8 is right here. Number 8, we have their Makeup Mist and Set. This is not a bad primer. It's not horrible or anything, but it's not my favorite. So, but it is nice and short. So I do like to take it when I'm traveling, things like that. So not too bad. Not upset about that one. Okay, so let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is right here. Okay, so number 9 is their Ride or Die Lip Balm. And it's always in this flavor. Grapefruit goals. I hate grapefruit. So I'll pass this along. I wish they would put another flavor in here. I'm so tired of the grapefruit one. I'm sorry, I sound like complainy today, but I wish brands would actually put a little more thought into it. I know a lot of times these things are just things that don't sell well and they put in here, which is probably what's going on with this, but I would love to get like a strawberry or a watermelon or a vanilla or a coconut, but I hate grapefruit. Okay. Alright, I'm off my soapbox now. Okay, let's move on to number 10. Hopefully I can get done filming before it starts storming really bad. Alright, so we have a No Budge Shadow Stick in the shade Copper Chick or Copper Chic. Nice one and done shade. I'm trying not to spoil the other video, but I'm just going to give you guys a heads up. There is multiple same things in both advent calendars. So yeah, I would definitely choose one over the other depending on your preferences. So let's move on to number 11. Alright, so number 11 is a makeup sponge. I don't like getting makeup sponges in an advent calendar. I just don't. At least this one has a full size and not minis. So I'll give it that. Okay, so last one is number 12. And based on the shape, I'm going to say I'm not very excited for what's in here. Unless they're tricking me, but I doubt it. Alright, so number 12 is an eyelash curler. These are the type I like, but I mean, number 12 is supposed to be like your wow item. This is not a wow item. Sorry, but it's not. Alright, so let's go back over everything that came in the 12-day advent calendar. A makeup sponge, an eyelash curler, a makeup mist and set spray, a grapefruit lip balm, a blending, like a dome-shaped blending brush, a No Budge Shadow Stick in Copper Chic or Chic, however you say it. And O Face Satin Lipstick in the shade Own It. A liquid eyeshadow in the shade Ice Cold, or She's So Cold. A brow gel, looks to be like a neutral brown shade. A lip lacquer in the shade Joyride. An E.L.F. Luminous Putty Blush full size. A Holy Hydration face cream. And I believe that is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Alright, so that is everything. So what I'm going to say about this one, I don't like to be super negative on my channel, but what I'm going to say is this advent calendar I wish I'd skipped. And mainly because I got the 24-day, and there were quite a few repeats in this and the 24-day advent calendar. So if I were to recommend getting one, I would recommend the 24-day over this, unless specifically you don't want to spend as much money. But yeah, this one is just very lackluster to me. I mean, like I said, you know, day 12 was an eyelash curler. That's like, you know, that whole like sound that goes wah wah wah. That's exactly what I was thinking when I opened that one. Because I'm like, you know, most of the time you'll get like a nice eyeshadow palette, or you'll get like a new product or something that they is like specialized for the box, you know, things like that. This just looks like they just took a bunch of their products and just kind of threw it together in there quickly for an advent calendar. So not a huge fan of the 12-day one. I'll probably pass some of these items along, especially since I do have duplicates to family members and friends. I usually let my sister come in and shop through my stash and stuff, and then she picks some things, and then my mom, and then everything else just kind of ends up in bundles that I either put up for sale sometimes, or I'll pass it along to friends as well. But yeah, this one I would say pass on unless you can't afford the bigger box. Again, I will do my best to pop up how much the advent calendar was versus how much these things break down of what they're worth. Alright, if you like this video, leave a winter themed emoji, since it is Christmas time and Christmas and winter, you know, go together. I'd really appreciate it. It helps with my engagement. Also, if you like, you know, videos like this, you like makeup content, you like reviews, you like unboxings, things like that, and you want to stick around and continue supporting my channel, the way you can do that is you can subscribe, you can like, and you can comment. It really helps me out. But yeah, if you'd like to do that, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, so that's all I have to say today. Until next time, guys. Bye.